Well, hello there, everybody. It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you and me, the person being glad to be seen and being glad to do the seeing is Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear on a Tuesday evening. And boy, howdy, you couldn't have picked a better day to stop by. Let me tell you what, because we have got a lot of fun lined up tonight. We really do. It's going to be a good time. Whether you are watching here on YouTube or you are watching over on the Twitter space, let me ask you a favor. Do me a solid here, okay? I think that's the lingo the kids today use. Do me a solid here. If you haven't already, maybe you have, okay? Maybe you have. But if you haven't already, please and kindly, if you would, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications, and that'll really do me a world of good, and I would really appreciate it. Hello, Kabuki Kid. Lord Misfit can't hear me. Sorry, brother. Orbital Air, Vinny, Nato Bartolo, how are you? Chris Kane, RPG Grandma, Daniel Rowan, William de DM. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Jack Neller. Good to see you. So we are just waiting on a couple of people to slide in to the into the green room there. So hopefully we will be joined soon by our fourth. I think we've got four tonight. Let me tell you, we've been missing Tim Imholt for a while. Haven't heard from Tim, and he plays nominally, plays Snake. I hope he will rejoin us real soon. We like Tim a lot. Odd Scimitar, hello to you. Anyway, so yeah, there he is. There's Graph Paper Architect. But our buddy, our friend of this channel, great guy all around. He is his YouTube channel is D and Disability here on YouTube, and the man's name is Thane Kyle, and he his throat is kind of bothering him. He's got to rest his vocal cords, his doctor has told. So hopefully he will want to get those rested so he can rejoin us next week. So we're looking forward to that. Oh, I didn't realize. Let's just move you there, All Might. There we go. Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm hyped, and I hope you guys are too. We're gonna get rolling in just a few minutes here. I can see the guys haven't started throwing pistachios at each other back in the green room, and I appreciate that. EOTB, hey, thank you for hanging out tonight, man. Namaste, good to see you. I do want to mention one thing, and you know me, right? My mode and modus for 2024 going forward has been positivity. I will call out the appropriate missteps when I see them. But I've been sticking to the positive. If you don't know, if I haven't mentioned this already, I've got a not inconsiderable Monday night game that I do. We don't do it live. Okay, if you've newly subscribed, we do not live stream the Monday night AD&D game. But I was posting up the post game today because last night was a slam bang finale to a fight that involved look, if you played Glacial Rift of the Frost Giant Jarl, you're going to know exactly where I'm talking about. The Frost Giant Barracks, northwest corner of the Glacial Rift, level 1. And it was a touch and go. It was a near thing for the party to escape. So I'm just gonna mention this the one time, because again, I prefer the positivity. I prefer to stay on the positive vibe, man. You know how it is. Everyone who posted said that they liked the read. There were the typical things like, have you tried this system? And I'm like, no, I sure haven't. I sure have not. The ones that crack me up, and EOTB is going to know why this is funny, and a lot of you guys might, are the ones that are like, hey, have you heard of Osric? Like, you could run this under Osric, you know? Like, I'm not unfamiliar with it, yes. But no, this cat was like literally like going on this rant about how he could tactically defeat this with custom magic items in 3.5. What a rare sight that was. That was like seeing I don't know, gosh, an albino giraffe, you know, like seeing an actual 3.5 fanboy edition warrior trying to edition war with me. And he was trying to edition war because he said, well, in response to nobody, right? I just let it ride for a while, and I was like, whatever. But yeah, no, this Muppet was telling me, well, I've been polite, now I'm gonna be rude. But yeah, it was just like he stepped out of a portal from 2004, you know. It was funny, it was hilarious. But anyway, EOTB said somewhere a temporal stasis spell just ended. Exactly, you know. So what is this Twitter website I've heard so much about? I mean, he was probably crying that Umbran and the other EN World mods wouldn't come in and ban me for saying nice things about first edition AD&D. But yeah, Edition Wars in 2024. Dude, you can buy whatever edition you want on Try-Through-RPG and play it and write adventures for it. Anyway. Gonzalo Lira's Bartab says, remember the books I bought, but you never really read them. You just don't remember much inside anymore. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Odd Scimitar. It was like Travis Grimes said, if Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson's name is not in the edition, it's not D&D. Well, that is a strong opinion, sir. And let me say this to that, Travis. If somebody comes to classic D&D, like if they start playing 5th or 6th edition or whatever, and they play it and they cast around the web and they find out about this old version of D&D and they watch shows like mine, like Harmony Gingers, like anyone else, RPG Grandma, anybody else's YouTube streams about classic D&D, and they're like, I think I'd like to give that a try. Then it's a good entry point, you know? And if you're having fun, que sera. But we're here to have fun tonight. We are certainly getting ready to throw down in O-Town, you clowns. So let me don me now my awesome headphones and welcome in, as I release the catch for the green room door so they can all flood in here, our group of kick-ass AD&D players. Everybody, please welcome. He's a friend of mine. He's local to me. and he's an all-around swell guy. Everybody say hello to Doomsword Deathmaster as Durek.
What's up?
We have you guys know him out there in the chat is Cooley. This is also a swell guy, I should point. You know, I shouldn't have to pause and say it, but I am going to say all these guys are awesome people. But everybody welcome Kevin, who at some point hopes to run a character named Dan Drexel.
Second.
And wearing two hats tonight because we have some absences. Everybody welcome Mark as Snake and Duran.
Hello, I'm just the understudy.
You are just the understudy. And last but not least, one of the latest additions to this merry mass of madmen. Everybody welcome. Now, I don't know if this is what he does. I don't know if this is his actual job, but everybody say hello to Graph Paper Architect, who's in a skirt tonight because he's playing Lady Morwen.
Yes, hello.
So, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the madness. Last week, when we had left, you bold adventurers, where's my pointing stick where I can point to it? If I drop that thing, I'm going to be sad.
Pointing's rude.
Pointing is rude. I see where it's at. You bold adventurers had sought to rest before making another move forward inside the abandoned part of the Slavers Stockade after, I should point, gutting a good amount of it. However, at the door to your hideout, you've heard the pounding of claws and paws. The door is wrenched open, and with a blood-curdling cry of "ook ook," carnivorous apes were upon you. Odd Scimitar asking me a question. Did I get that email? Maybe. If you want to send it right now to me again, then I'll know that I got it. But anyway, so the door is open. You've been fighting these carnivorous apes. Yancey had cast a confusion spell, but the only confusion it created in the foremost ape facing you was, why aren't you all dead yet? So we have started at the top, and so let's get our order of operations. What is Donegar doing, Doomsword?
I'll continue assisting Snake and holding the archway there and attack with my longsword. Okay,
and Kevin currently
Oakleaf.
You make it, yeah. Oakleaf is he still pacing nervously in front of Duran's sleeping chamber?
Yeah, he's got his dagger out and he's getting ready to throw the tines to anything that gets in his way.
Okay, and Mark, what is Snake doing?
Snake is continuing to attempt to hit an ape. He's failed so far.
Okay, and is Duran still resting?
Yes, there's Z's coming out of his room.
Yes, if you look on the computer graphic, there's the little 3 yellow Z's, each of decreasing size, indicating that character sleeping. So finally, Graph Paper, what about Lady Morwen? What is Lady Morwen up to?
She is absolutely attempting to stab an ape in the eye.
Okay, so let's see. Let me see if we've got a good view there, and we do. What do you think, audience? You want a little zoom in on that? Players, do you guys need a little zoom in on that, or is that good? You let me know.
Zoom wouldn't hurt.
Okay, I will zoom then. Let's see.
Or I'll end up looking like this the whole game.
Yeah,
All right, you complainers. I'll zoom in. There we go. All right, let's tilt that up just a bit. Put you guys in the center.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got some zoom. All right, so let us go ahead and roll initiative. We will start at the top of the order. The dice tray should be a cookin'. Go ahead and roll that for me, if you would, please. Doomsword. A 4. En Espanol. Cuatro.
I curse your die. Yes.
Your curse was successful. I rolled a 2. All right, then we will start with he who created the good die roll. Dooms, if you want to hacky, go ahead and do it.
All right.
And an 18. That is a successful hit. This is a large creature, I should point out.
Come on.
Yes.
Please be it.
Yes.
All right.
11 becomes 12. The carnivorous ape hated that. So let's see. Next up, I think, is Snake.
Snake. Hit it with a sword. No.
Snake will not hit it with a sword. Continuing
Snake
the
is
tradition of
consistent.
not hitting anything with a sword. And finally, Lady Morwen.
That was wrong.
Wrong
that
die.
is wrong die. 18,
Nice.
however, will hit. This is short sword versus
D6.
large.
Or no, D8 because it's large. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
I think.
I think.
Short
It
sword
is.
versus large is D8.
It is
Yes.
D8. Yep.
Wow, you should have rolled a d8.
I did.
An 8. All right. Let me.
8 on an ape.
That's a great first round so far.
That is a great first round.
The last
and-
good rolls we'll ever do.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And then I
Well,
killed
you should
the
have
entire
one, yeah.
party with four carnivorous apes.
The ape whips out some ale. He gets drunk. We can't hit him.
Yes. So let me see here. I need to see. Come on. Please open this PDF. There we go. All right. I need to see what. All right. Yeah, he's still up and he is very angry, and he is going to take all of his frustration out on the fellow that hurt him the most. But he is going to miss with his first attack. He is going to miss with his second attack and
Nice.
clap his chest and bellow in frustration. So, adventurers, next verse, same as the first, I'm guessing.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. Let us roll initiative, and now I think it goes. Kevin, get off your lazy butt and roll some initiative for the party.
Oh,
won't you?
that's too many dice. Why does it do that sometimes?
I don't know, but
I got a 3. Although you
Shotgun
can't tell,
Initiative.
yeah,
it landed
It's-
on the corner.
it is not cocked on the actual dice tray in the DD Dice app. I can see it, but here on the screen it looks jank. But yes, that is a 3. So I got a 50-50 chance of beating you. Let's see. Can my ape? Nope.
Die is still cursed.
Alrighty.
Mm.
Ah,
The curse bled over onto his dice.
You touched his die.
Okay. Let's see how Snake does.
You touched his die, but
Oh,
didn't
There
matter.
you go.
Better.
All right. That is a
Nice.
hit from Snake.
Okay,
This is a
where's my
large
D-
creature.
yeah, I have to find a D12. I use it so frequently. This is a +1, 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. He looks really, really badly injured. Okay, Lady Morwen, swing, bata swing, and that will not
Ooh.
hit. He lunges at Snake and hits Snake once and misses Snake. So,
So no rending.
but he does rip you for 3.
Ouch.
Alrighty, next verse, same as the first. Yes.
yep.
Yes.
Oh, an odd scimitar. By the way, to answer your question, yes, I did get your email, and I thought I responded to it, but I clearly did not. Anyway, so next round, same, and I think it is Mark's turn to initialize. A3. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of human skin shoes. Ah, all right. Here we go. These are on, let's see. Well, I'm going to say he's still stinging from that hurt. So he's lunging at, that snake is the most recent. Well, raise my rend. Get it? Rend. Look, they can't all be bangers, okay?
These are the jokes,
If
people.
If one of them were, it would be great.
Oh, look, you took max damage, Mark. You took max damage again.
How does that always happen?
I don't know. Let's see. So this is going to be, and it should have been D4s, not D3s, but I'm not going back and changing anything. So Snake is rent for 8. It was max damage.
Wow.
Ouchie.
And then he takes the additional attack. Oh my gosh, 24 point or 16 rather, 16.
Okay, good.
Lord.
Snake has gone from looking grim with the blood dripping down his cheek to he looks like he's about to die any second now.
Yeah. Snake, the ape leans over and attempts to peel you.
Yes, he's doing a good job.
It's kind of plunges his thumbs into your chest and rips downward, thinking there's got to be a banana in here somewhere. All right, counterattacks, please.
Let him get the banana.
Death to you, beast. It gets a +1.
That will hit.
It. All right. Come on. 9.
All right, you hack the carnivorous ape and it falls dead to the floor. However, there is one behind it. So we need to open.
What about
Is that
second
one-
carnivorous ape?
Yeah.
Snake will
Throws a banana to you.
and misses.
And Snake will miss. All right.
I got hit last round.
And Lady Morwin, there is now.
Is this the confused one, or is it still confused?
It is currently confused.
Okay. Yes.
17. Okay. It's under the effect of confusion. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage against the new one.
So yeah, with it, is this an ability to just kill the thing? Is
No,
it just
it's
standing
no.
there confused, or it's just okay?
No, that's not an insta kill. All right. It may, in its dim intellect, have an idea of what's going on. So let's do saving throws for all of them, because none of them did wander away for a turn. So just for convenience sake, we're going to say that the one in front made its saving throw. You stab it, and it peels its lips back and screams and lunges forward. The others, Kevin, as you are nominally Yancey, do you want to go ahead and roll percentile dice to see what effect the other two are taking?
Sure. Let's do it. 94. That's the
Attack
second
druid or
94.
attack druid or his party for one round. So the next one in line wants to attack you guys, at least for this round. Roll one more.
88.
88. Same. So the two in line are definitely keen to attack. This one is likewise keen to attack. You guys have lunged and stabbed at it, and so it is going to attack. It is lunging at Durek. And it misses. Big whiffa.
Nice.
Okay. New round. I'm guessing everybody is doing that same thing, correct?
Snake is gonna retreat, fighting withdrawal. with
Okay,
parry.
so Snake's got his shield up and using his strength to try and parry the thing if it's going to be attacking him. Durek, you're going to lay into it, and Lady Morwen too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's roll initiative, and GPA, it is to you for initiative, please. Oh my, might I get to go first? I will get to go first regardless. Okay. By the way, I want to point something out. Gonzalo Lira asked what the percentage die rolls are. So if you look in the player's handbook under the spell Confusion, there is a percentage chance every round if the creatures under the effect of Confusion fail their saving throw, the percentage indicates what they're doing. Standing stock still, wandering off, attacking a companion, or continuing to attack the party. So that is what's going on. And I just want to point out, and this is a great time to do it because Gonzalo asked that very good question. If you have a question, the way we do this around here, because we play first edition AD&D, we don't do table reads, we don't have script writing sessions, none of that stuff. We're playing first edition AD&D. If you have a question, ask it in the chat. And if I don't answer it, someone else in the chat may answer it, or one of my players may answer it. But please feel free to ask away. Okay, so the ape. Once again, this is its snake. I'm sorry, no, not snake, not snake. Once again, this is at Durek. I math pretty goodly. Yes, but Durek, you are missed both times by the great ape. Counterattack, won't you? This is now just Lady Morwen and Durek.
Wow.
And just so you know, Bill, I heard that AI makes computers be able to do math better now. So
that's as may be. You know what? That's as may be. That is a hit.
All right.
Look at the hits on that one.
I need a big roll here. Not gonna get it.
Not that one. Okay, Lady Morwen.
Go ape.
Blood curling cry of
whiff.
That will miss. Okay. Snake, you have successfully moved out of the line of fire. I will move the miniatures accordingly. By the way, everyone, in case you're wondering, I know you can see grid squares on there, and the good people of Dwarven Forge did a pretty good job of grid squaring the Dwarven Forge pieces all the way back in the 90s. We're doing this because it looks cool. There's a little bit of measuring sometimes. I do keep this to the scale of the actual dungeon because, again, it looks cool. But like, for example, and I still don't have my pointer, but I will show this to you when I stand up over there. These three characters are all standing abreast, despite the fact that the minis are not. Because it's a matter of miniature scale, you see. And I hope everyone could hear that. Perhaps in 2025, I'll invest in a lavalier mic, although I do love my studio mic.
we heard it.
Yep.
Alrighty, carnivorous ape, and let's roll initiative, and it is over to Doomsword. Roll initiative, Doomsword. Making
All right,
copies.
Nice.
Ugh.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, Durek. 4, 5, 6, Lady Morwen. Durek is attacked by the carnivorous ape. A 16 and a 2. The 16, I believe, will get you. So that is...
It's AC 0 because I'm sure that still hits, but I just wanted to refresh that I grabbed a +1 sword.
That is...
okay.
Shield. Let me... You know what? It's a fair cop, and I should definitely check that. These things, carnivorous apes are pretty tough. I would, as a player character, I would be more afraid of a carnivorous ape attack than an ogre attack for a low-level party, if I'm being completely honest.
Better than weasels.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I think Gary hated it. Well, they came from Blackmore, didn't they?
I honestly don't know. Let's see. So 4, 16, your armor class 0. Yes, that was a hit. And what did I roll?
It was
there?
4.
It was 4. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. Party attack.
Come on. AC 5.
AC 5. That I feel like that hits. Let me double check real quick. Have your D12 on standby. That is absolutely a hit.
Excellent. 6 points of damage.
Okay. What is Lady Morwen, so 13. I don't think that's gonna hit. But you know what? Let's check it out. So Lady Morwen is 13. Nope, it pulls back just in time to not be hit. Okay. All right, group. Next verse, same as the first, right?
Yep,
Snake's like, does anyone have a spear so I can attack from second rank?
Well, you had one character who was rather fond of spears, but he's no more.
You have that
There's
giant
a Ransuer or whatever laying around somewhere.
sword from the
two-handed sword is not a pole arm.
Yeah. I guess Snake is going to go run to the pile of former character bodies and grab a spear.
Okay, so you're spending this round moving back to where they had comported the party's bodies to, right?
Yeah, at full speed.
All right. Off to the party's morgue. So you will spend this round going and retrieving, and then a round coming back. All right, let's roll initiative because I know what the apes are going to do, and I think it is Kevin's turn for initiative. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'll do my best.
Well, you can't do better than that. It's not your fault. I was going to get you anyway. Okay. So let's see.
The 0-level human is getting rended at some point here. I have a feeling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just kind of looking at the character
That
sheet
point
and-
may be now. Lady Morwen is what? Armor class 4 or 5?
5.
5. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Lucky young lady. She the giant ape lunges forward and you manage to drive it off. Counterattacks, folks. That's gonna miss.
Wow.
That's gonna miss.
Oh my gosh.
Next verse, same as the first. Snake has picked up the pole arm and is running back in this round. You can attack in the next round.
Okay.
But you are now in the rear, ready to fight from the second rank. All right, adventurers, let's roll initiative. And Mark's had a lot of luck with initiative. I feel Mark's got a hot hand. I think you guys are going to beat me here. 6.
Hey,
nice.
There you go. What did I tell you? Okay. So, Duran. Oh, I saw. Let's see. 11. You are fighter 5, correct?
Yeah, it hits AC 5 like the last one that hit.
Then that hits. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you did. Okay. 4. Okay.
I think that's the same damage too.
Let me just put my sword in the same spot and draw it down the same.
Right.
Okay. I'll just, like when you're cutting plexiglass, you just kind of work that line over and over again so you can just snap it. All right. So next up is Lady Morwen. 12 is not going to hit, unfortunately. And now Snake with polearm, which Snake is not proficient, I don't think, in Ransour. So you're going to fight at you're going to fight at -2 with your strength. It's going to be -1. So
yes. Am I making roll now? Sorry.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I thought it was next round. Okay. -1. Let's put a -1 on that. And
Nice.
that's still good.
S sufficiente.
I have to look this up. Ransour is 2 to 8.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Hilarious if you max damaged on this guy.
+1 for my strength. 5.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's getting G'd up. He's not liking this. All right. So next round. Same process, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh
And Kevin, I hate to leave you out of it. I'm guessing that that Oakleaf is literally just like not getting involved in this, right?
Yeah, he's smarter than he looks.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. He wants to help, but he knows he's just going to get in the way.
Okay. So. GPA, roll initiative.
Here we go.
That's good.
That is good. All right.
Very nice.
Hey, it's Bill Barsh out there. Top 3 modules of all time for you. It is a good one. It is a banger, as the kids say. Okay. Do it to it. That will hit. I swear to God, if you roll 4 points of damage again.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you. That works both ways, you know.
Yeah, he looks down at the gash, looks back at you. Ugh.
Are we playing tournament rules or something? That seems strange. Same damage every time.
This happened to us last time too.
18. That will hit. That will hit. Lady Morwen, you have hit. For 2 points of damage, okay.
Let's see. Snake can hit. An 11 from Snake. He's fighter 5.
Yeah, that will hit.
5.
Fantastic. 7 points damage.
For 7 points of damage. It drops. The one behind it lumbers over his body and lunges at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're making a barricade of apes.
Diane Fossey has joined the chat. She has a very nasty thing to say. All right. So Snake, let's see. I got a 12. Don't think that hits you. I'm like 99.
AC 0. AC 0.
I'm sorry, not Snake. Damn it. Durek. Yeah, he can't.
All right.
Yeah, he can't reach over you to over you guys to get at Snake.
You'll need to do better than that.
But do he? Let's see. So he is 4, 11. Yeah, he will have to do much better than that. Okay. Excellent. Next verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
You guys have had a really hot hand on the initiative dice. Okay.
Nice.
See if we can do it on the attack. No.
Not this time. You rolled the 4 to hit.
Yeah.
And nope.
I should wait till that clears. It rolls better when it's by itself. Oh.
No. I kind of want Doomsword to roll a d12 just to see if he rolls an 11 with it. Because you rolled a... Do it, man. Do it. Roll an 11 out there. Or roll a d12 out there.
Get rule of cool?
No.
Nope.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to give him anything for it. I just thought it would have been funny.
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
I'm just the clown.
Funny like a clown?
Lady Morwen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Still rending, I guess.
No
Oh,
rend
no.
attack, but you do take 4 points of damage, Lady Morwen,
Oh.
which I think is like 2/3 of your hit points.
Way more than that. That's 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
2/3.
you had 6, so yeah.
Yeah,
that's 2/3.
2/3. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm math good too. I'm gonna go back to drinking.
Daniel Rowan says John Grise is good in it. John laughs and the world laughs with him. John Grise and he grise alone. Hey, they can't all be winners, guys. All right.
I think they're still waiting for one there.
They're
Bill.
still waiting for one. Exactly.
Yeah.
I need a cricket sound effect on my soundboard is what I need. All right, guys.
What do tumbleweeds sound like?
They sound exactly like a total party kill. Funniest thing.
There's 2 Tarasks behind these carnivorous tapes.
It turns out the tumbleweed was the total party kill. We met along the way. All right, group. Let's roll initiative, and I think it is your turn there, Michael. You guys have got it going on. All right, roll that attack, Durek. And that was not going to hit.
Wait for that die to get out of there. Go
Hey,
away.
Dave Han, good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Disintegrate. There you go. Yeah.
17 will hit. Roll your damage. 3 points of damage. Okay. All right, Snake. That's a flat
10.
11. That will hit.
It will?
Well, you're +1 because of strength. You're
Yeah,
-2. Oh, that's right. You're -2. So that's a 10.
10.
But that will still hit. That will actually still hit.
fantastic. 7 points of damage.
For 7 points of damage. All right. Smacky,
I like this red sword. It
smacky.
works better than my sword.
Right? You're like, oh, poor circumference. Maybe he was onto something.
That's why he min-maxed that.
Oh, somebody just took a red attack. Who is this going to be?
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Durek, 4, 5, 6. Lady Morwen. Oh!
Oh.
I think even on minimum damage here, Lady Morwen at the very least is going to be unconscious. That was not minimum damage. That was 6. You were at 2. That's -4. She
-4.
dies.
But then the rend.
-4,
it eats her.
-9. Yeah. It just tears her throat out. Lady Morwen goes down with a gout of blood.
No.
What about second death?
Oh, yeah.
That was savage.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just it's splashed on the walls. It's on this thing's claws. It's everywhere. It's bad.
He's yelling, I got some in my mouth.
Yeah. All right. So new round. It is now Snake and a very badly wounded Snake, I should point out.
Yeah.
And Duran. So
Snake is yelling if monologuing is free. For
Yes, it
Yancey and Oakleaf to do something.
Anything.
Well, I mean, I guess Oakleaf can fill the gap for a round, maybe.
Well,
okay.
He'll run
Snake
up
is-
there after
Snake is-
seeing that. He's
Yeah,
just
Snake is
not
down
putting
there.
up with it anymore.
Okay.
Bonsai!
Gonzalo wants him to get to A4. So yeah, you're standing in a puddle of Lady Morwen. Let me put,
tall as I
put
am.
your miniature over there.
Mm-hmm. Puddle. I turned into a puddle. Wow.
Multi-classing in puddle.
Multi-classing in puddle.
All right, it's a new round. Let's see. I think the last roll initiative was Michael. Dooms, roll it.
All
A
right.
6. All right. A 2. All right. Counterattack group.
AC 7.
AC 7. That is just going to miss. Okay. How about it there? Good halfling.
Yep.
16. You will actually hit.
That is from Snake.
Oh, that is from Snake. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I jumped
Halfling
in.
hasn't rolled yet.
4
All
points.
right. All right. 4 points.
And now for the comedy relief. Oh, 18.
That will hit. That is a D8 with your with.
Oakleaf
with
had
your,
a short sword or a dagger. I thought maybe it was a short sword.
I thought he picked up a short sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
I
did.
don't know.
You can pick up Lady Morwin's. She's
Look
not
at
using it.
that.
There's the
Wow.
He got really angry
Why
Yeah.
hasn't Oakleaf been up front this whole time?
because
Seriously.
he has like 3 hit points or something.
Yeah. You see the carnivorous ape just grab Lady Morwin and lever her chest open like a rusty gate. And it just brings up that hobbit anger in you. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is on Duran. Durik. Okay, I got a 16 and a 17. Your armor class is 0.
Yes,
However,
sir.
I think both of those will
Bring
hit.
it on.
All right. Oh, it's going to get brought on. My God, if I actually TPK you guys here. So that's 6 and 11 total.
Ah.
That's totally fine.
You down to
This
single
is-
digits yet?
This is fine. This is
Yeah,
fine.
where's the dog and the cup of
No, I'm
coffee?
not down to single digits, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm deep into double digit territory.
Okay. They then bring in the airplane quote. I like it. This is the Air Force stationed in Drambuie on the Barbary Coast. All right. Well, it's initiative time, group. And I
And
think
guess who's
we're
rolling initiative?
yeah.
Come on, Kevin. You got it.
We have faith in you.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh.
Insult to injury.
I told you it's never a good thing. These
it's
dice.
a halfling.
Nope, it's the paladin. All right, so you're struck once. You're struck once for 2.
2. I can manage that at the moment.
Yeah, by the way, if you're in the front 3 rows, you are going to get some on you tonight. Just warning you.
It's the first one of these carnivorous apes named Shamu.
Gallagher.
Gallagher. There you go.
Galapger.
Galapger. Yeah.
All right, roll your damage. That is a hit there, Durik.
Better.
So, all right, better.
8 total.
8 total. Next up would be Oakleaf.
Oh, Snake's got his
Oh,
range
okay, all right, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Nope.
Hey.
All right.
All right,
There you
and
go.
now for the watermelon of the week. 14. I don't-
14.
0 level commoner.
Well, it's a little different. Halflings actually have their kind of own consideration, and I got to see here.
Okay.
Let's see, 0 levels. Okay, so that, and you rolled a what?
14.
That just misses. Just misses.
You feel like Alex Trebek right there, dude. Just not quite.
All right. Okay. Next round, keep hacking.
At least I'm not
Initiative?
rolling initiative.
Yeah, we're going to keep it.
It's
yeah.
Mark.
I think it's up to me to fail to win initiative.
I got a 3.
Oh, I
You
got
guys
three
got a
too.
3. It's initiative tie.
Total carnage.
I believe Ranseurs are natural weaponry, so I should.
Only if you're a dwarf named Circumference.
Ah,
I'm just going to go ahead and roll the
I
apes.
can play him.
Oh,
All right. And that once again lands
Really
on
does not like Durek.
Durek. That's 3
Yeah,
more
better
points of
than
damage.
that.
All right. Counterattacks.
Oakleaf is so short he can't even see him.
That's what it is. His paunch is in his way. I'm hiding under it.
Counterattacks, you say?
Yes, that's counterattacks. We're 120 people watching. That is awesome. 8, 9.
AC 7 again.
That's gonna miss. All right.
To shreds, you say.
Oakleaf.
Oh my.
Yeah.
To shreds, you say. It will never not just make me just kind of pause and go, I still don't believe it to see Gary Gygax on Futurama and go, I know him. It's like, I used to hang out with that guy. All right. Roll initiative roll an attack, somebody.
Yeah, Snake or
Snake.
No,
Or me.
you first. You first.
Okay, I could do it.
You're above me in the order. So you...
You can do
11.
it.
11
That
will
misses.
not hit.
Arr!
that will definitely not
2
hit.
will not hit. Vince, 120 people know that is a combination of the folks watching over on Twitter and the folks watching here on YouTube. Here on YouTube, I have my loyal audience of 44 of you guys watching and 77 cruising by on YouTube. If you're watching over on YouTube, please say hello in the chat. I would love to hear from you. All right. Let's initiative. And I think it is Michael's turn. It falls on his shoulders. Do it not?
I do.
I got a 2. You guys can beat
My-
that easy.
oh,
That's
sorry.
simple.
Grab it.
That's easy peasy. That's
Yes.
strictly easy
All right.
move. There you go. All right.
Super fast.
Durek,
I run up to the counter
lead
and
it
start
off.
getting my paperwork filled out to be turned back to life.
That's well, get it out of your system now rather than at a critical moment.
Get it out of my system now while I'm still alive.
Yeah,
Better when I'm
exactly.
dead.
Hey, I
Oh.
beat you by 1.
There you go. You
Yeah.
doubled the
You almost
paladin's
reached my
attack.
damage.
This is so
Please. Yes.
horrific.
I hit something.
All right, you hit something.
Are you guys just like slipping in my entrails or something?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
Yeah,
So-
we-
6
flailing
points
around.
damage.
6 points of damage. The carnivorous ape drops. There is but 1
Excellent.
left. I should move
There's
the other
still
2.
one
minis.
left. Oh.
Omelet? do
I know. I
so much.
originally thought there were 3, but he says there were 4.
And then there were 4.
There's just infinite monkeys. They're stacked back.
Yeah.
It's
like
monkeys
Pez,
all the way
they just
down.
pop up and
But they came out of a barrel.
yeah, they probably did.
It's
These
someone.
things are gonna live rent free in my head.
Oh, wait
for
a
while.
second. 1, 2. Yeah, no, this is still the third one. This is still the third one.
Is it?
Is he confused?
It is. It is the third. Okay. So let's initiative, and we're back around to Dooms. I got a 2. You guys got a
Right.
3.
Come
Smite
on.
them already.
Another AC
no.
7.
That will just miss. Okay. Oakleaf.
Yeah. Your dice interfered.
That will miss. And finally,
That's a second 2. Oh my god.
What did
all
I
right.
do?
I
What's
don't
going on
know.
here?
You dropped a couple of d20s. Pick
they're
those
all
up and
You
failure.
rolled with disadvantages.
Yeah, that was some kind. Yeah, that was some kind of glitch. So please re-roll.
Okay. Thank you for being a kind and magnanimous man.
Benevolent
I
DM.
still failed.
the same thing.
Well, the thing about it is when you get a bounce like that, you don't know which dice it's going to roll. You don't know how it interpreted it. So
Yeah.
it's almost like, you knocked a cup of dice over on the table. I'm not going to say that counts as a roll. I see a D20 in there. That's,
Yeah.
a bounce like that is a bounce like that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice knowing
Oakleaf
you,
for the win.
Oakleaf. Oh,
Ooh,
What is Oakleaf's armor class?
7, 8.
It's yeah, I don't know what armor he's wearing.
he's
Uh,
got
that
very
means
good.
none.
He's got very
Maybe-
good decks.
I thought we cobbled him together some pieces of armor.
I think Mark sent it to me.
He's wearing Lady Morwyn's entrails.
Yeah.
He has AC
He's
7.
wearing her
I
skin.
believe.
He's wearing his insides on his outside. The carnivorous ape picks Oakleaf up and
Yeah.
rips
think
him
that's-
in half. I'm not.
And he's
I'll
full
roll the
now and
D8.
leaves.
Is he full when he leaves? It's only two. It's only 2 more points of damage.
Only
so
9
let's see.
points for a 0th level human or halfling.
Let's see. So yes, you were reduced to -6 in a single round of combat. So Oakleaf is dead. All right.
I will feet for him goes in the trash. There you go.
All right. It's Durek and Snake.
Yeah, Snake
it's-
Snake steps up, so he'll be next to Derek.
All right. Are you sorting again?
Nope, the Rancer is actually working, so he's going to keep at it.
All right. You're gigging at him with a Ransuer. Okay. Yeah, counterattacks. New round, and I think whose turn is it? Is it Mark? Is it you?
Sure.
All right, roll initiative.
3.
A 3.
Come on.
A
Yes.
1. All right.
I still have to hit, which is
Yeah,
the real
that's the
problem.
hard part.
That
A
does.
14 will absolutely hit.
Come on. All right, 10. I can live with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Oh,
there you go.
10 points plus 7 points.
Can Oakleaf attack as a ghost and age him 10 years?
No.
You
Sorry,
magic jar
Oakleaf
it.
wasn't lawful evil, and he'd have to spend a few millennia as a larva and then as an imp. Ghost is something you got to work up to.
We'll wait for him. We'll wait for
Yeah,
him.
but what about that temporal stasis spell that was cast earlier?
All right. So let's see. It's taken. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. All right.
It was nice
And-
knowing you, Snake.
Snake's armor class. Snake's armor class is what?
0.
Oh, nice.
Neither one of those attacks hits.
Sometimes all you need up there is an extra body.
All right.
We got lots of bodies.
I
Mm-hmm.
wish these things were hungry.
Odd Scimitar says character died and nobody called the dungeon master a jerk. Must be nice having players that are cool like that. It's a game. All right, so
Damn it,
I was
Bill!
never-
Stop killing characters. I didn't sign up for this.
Oh yeah, you're just so. Gah, you didn't even read my backstory.
Player strike! Player strike!
Given how many characters I've lost, I obviously did sign up for this.
this is
Yeah.
exactly precisely what you signed up for. Okay,
I'm still way behind how many characters are left in Gamma World. So
Some of those didn't even make half a session.
one of
right,
them
yeah.
lasted about an hour.
yeah. Kevin in the Friday Night Gamma Roll game, Kevin has been through 3 characters in one session, and I'm not
Yes.
kidding.
Yep. Sometimes it happens.
I feel bad for Tonka Todd. He came up with like basically this funky cool Colonel Sanders character who then died. All right. So next round, the carnivorous ape is barely up. It's initiative time, and I think it is Michael's turn for initiative. Roll a d6.
Right.
Come on, bud.
Rolling.
Oh,
Oh no!
You'll die.
oh,
1, 2,
Sorry,
3,
it's
4,
right.
5, 6. This is on Durek.
Come on, Derek. Skip.
All right.
All right. You hold it back. Folks, do y'all's thing. Yes. Bogo Jorts. We barely miss ye.
That hits.
11, 12 will hit. Yes. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Big 9.
You lop its head off and it falls dead in the hall, and there are no more apes behind it.
Close the
It's
door.
not a head crab ape or that.
Yeah, it just starts throwing monkeys at you. It's like the poison head crab zombie from Half-Life 2, except it's an ape with chimps. Okay, so All is quiet now. Lady Morwen is dead. Oakleaf is dead. Yancey is in shock because she just saw like 2 party members exploded by ape attacks. Bob Jester Tunkatod is off doing his own RPG project thing. I haven't heard from him lately, but wouldn't mind. All right. Doom did not put Bogo Jort's corpse as a hood ornament in the Game World game. He threw it out the window. It is literally just lying in a hole somewhere in the wasteland now. All right. So, what is your... Yes, Lady Morwen is dead. Oakleaf is dead. You still have...
What shall we do, Snake?
Retreat back there. Pile up a barricade. We need to rest.
Indeed we do.
Yeah, you guys could
Hopefully
use
more
carnivorous apes as a barrier.
I'm leaving the apes right here where they are.
All right.
But I think we had like some junk we could pile up behind the next door down, right?
Yeah, I mean there's all kinds of stuff you guys can pile up to try and protect yourselves in here.
So let's retreat out of this room to the next one inside, barricade that area, and hope for the best. That's all I got.
That's about all we can do.
My entire plan. And
in this place.
loot all our former player characters' bodies to see if anyone has anything labeled potion of healing.
Sadly, they don't. But right now, if Duran can get some rest, he can cast 4 Cure Light Wounds spells.
Yeah, I am looking at his choices for spells, and I think that's all his cures that he'll be able to do.
Yeah,
his Cure Light Wounds. Because clerics don't get any other cures until 4th level. What's up with that?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that we say that 24 hours had passed. So
yes,
that I would get,
yes, it has been. It has been a full 24 hours. So I think he was
the Snake.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I do believe that he was trying. Duran was trying for like additional like 3rd, 4th, 5th level spells.
Well, he's a 5th level cleric, so he can't get the. He can only get up to 3rd level spells. So.
Right. Okay. Alrighty, so
you think the god Foltus would not like Duran animating dead? Oh,
he probably would not like that at all.
I guess not.
All right. So that is a full hour passes. You are not troubled.
Derek, you're laying on hands on one of us?
Yes. It'll be a moment. Yeah, you'll get 10 points back.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm up to 13 hit points now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm at 16.
Okay. 4 more hours go by, and you are not attacked. Nothing comes at you. So what do you guys intend to do? Is Duran going to lay out some healing so you guys can try and make good and escape, or what exactly?
I think we have to have Duran use 4 Cure Light Wounds on Snake and Durek.
Okay.
And then we'll see how that leads us, and maybe we try to escape or we try to rest further. But the longer we rest here, the worse it is. But if we go out, then
The worse it
Hobgoblin
gets.
archers kill us.
Maybe they're not around at the moment.
Yeah,
We've not looked in a while.
yeah, that's true. Let's get some healing, and
All right.
Snake can go try to sneak out and peek
And
and
this
see if
is-
the archers are there.
2 apiece, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Roll for Dirk then. We'll just say roll
Okay.
for Dirk.
I'm just gonna roll 2d8 because it's gonna be 2 spells for him and 2 spells for Snake.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
So you get a total of 11 points
11.
back.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dirk,
Good.
and
Thank
Snake
you.
gets
10?
10 points.
Very good.
Seems fair. 23. He's back to at least half his hit points.
Excellent.
Okay.
Snake would like to go out to. There's like double doors that looked into a courtyard. He's going to go
Mhm.
and see if he can like creep open the door a little bit to peek out, see if he can see the archers.
Would you like company, or are you going alone?
You can come along if you want.
I'll do that.
We're not as sneaky as that Grimsby fellow.
No.
4 Grimsby.
Indeed.
All right. Let me, just for the audience sake, I'll get that camera pointed over there. Hold on.
Yeah, I think we're about fed up with this place.
You think?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone. I mean, there's nobody left to speak for. So.
You're the speaker of the dead. Yes.
You can hear a ghost whispering, "I'm still not making you a sandwich."
Good.
You wouldn't want to.
And he's not really all that bad.
Okay, so there is the courtyard before you. Does one of you gentlemen want to give me an open doors roll to try and force that door?
Yeah, I think Snake is the better one.
All right.
Indeed.
See if that's true. Yeah.
All right.
open that door.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to force it open without too much noise. You're looking out into the courtyard, and you don't immediately see anything. No apes, no archers. It is currently late afternoon. You are facing, you are facing north. So the sun is dipping down on your left.
What
think,
should we
Derek?
do?
Try to collect everybody and get out of here.
I think so. I think they'll be more active at night.
Let's go back and take whatever we can. And the crazy guy, the woman, the kid,
And the 100 peasants.
the 100
Yeah.
peasants, and all the stuff.
Well, they'll be good load bearers.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have got a not inconsiderable amount of loot. So let's see. As you are moving out into the courtyard, are you espied the still? Do you see like a few twitches and blinks and kind of maybe voluntary, involuntary movements in the last couple of days since you've rescued these people from that strange gallery, but they're still mostly just you gotta, you know, you gotta tie like a rope to their wrists and kind of lead them along. They're not making an overtly large amount of noise, but there is kind of the shuffling, stumbling of them walking along. So let's see here. All right, you make it through this parade ground, this courtyard, past the fountain. And let me see, because I want to tell you guys. So you are now at the inner gatehouse where the fire had been dropped on you before. There's still like the charred remains of crates and whatnot, the narrow tunnel, and the jammed portcullis at the far end of it.
Oh, that's right. We have to like duck under the portcullis or something.
Yes, you did.
I don't think there's anything to do but go for it.
I tend to agree with you.
Okay, so
push. I don't mean to say that I'm pushing the slaves in front of me in hopes that they get killed, but they need to be pushed along, so they're going.
Yeah,
in front of the
you
snake.
kind of got to tug them, and now it gets a little noisy in the tunnel. So let's see. Okay, you've got all 3 dozen of them in the tunnel. There's nothing. No one comes looking for you. There's the jammed portcullis. It's a slight angle, and it's a couple of feet off the ground. Beyond that is the larger parade ground, the curtain wall with the barbican, and beyond that, freedom. So, what to do?
I'll check it out. Snake will kind of poke his head underneath there and take a look around.
Okay. There's still the muddy courtyard. Looking around, you don't immediately see anyone looking in your general direction.
Okay.
Check the left and the right. Up above.
Yeah. Looks
Okay.
all around.
You do see dimly silhouetted against the setting sun a couple of figures walking along. They don't appear to have noticed you. They are on the outer curtain wall. So they're basically, if you're looking at the map on screen, Mark, they're basically in this direction. You're here, so they'd be somewhere on the wall over here-ish. Gotcha. But they don't appear to have looked in Snake's direction. You can try a Ben Bars lift gates to try and force the portcullis up if you wish to open it all the way. You don't have to. I'm just saying you can.
We should all get the people underneath it.
Indeed, I believe this is stuck.
Yeah. Durek, you go first. Start going ahead. We'll get the people behind you. Duran and Snake will make sure they all get under the portcullis.
It sounds like a fair plan.
Okay, so we're going to do this way because it does take some pushing and shoving. You know, you got to force them to their knees and then yank them along to crawl.
I I'd be better able to visualize it if you went ahead and put 36 guys down.
Let me just fire up the 3D printer. I'll see you guys in about 6 hours. Come back in covered with resin, wearing PPE. All right, here we go. I mean, if I had thought about it, I could have printed up 36 peasants and had them all scattered out there. I love having a 3D printer. All right, first group gets through, apparently unnoticed. Second group gets through, apparently unnoticed. And at this point, live characters are Snake, Duran, and Derek, and that's it. The madman, the woman, the infant, and 36 peasants. Third group. You guys are all now out in the courtyard, the outer courtyard. Let me. I need to actually look at the map.
No, you don't. The gate's open, right?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I mean, we're back in town.
He did say freedom. I'm just saying. I'm a
He
ghost,
did.
but
He did.
you know.
Freedom was this way.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, the outer gate is open. Let me confirm that though. Let me confirm that. 3. I need to zoom in because even with my readers, ye old AD&D fonts are a little difficult on the eye. Okay, the drawbridge beyond is raised, and there is a lowered portcullis. So you will have to find a way to take care of that.
Okay.
And there's nothing on this level to be able to do that.
Well,
That we can
so you have on this side, you have the curtain wall, the outer curtain wall, the barbican. On the left-hand side of the barbican, actually on the left and right, facing west and east respectively, there are doors on this level.
Okay, they go into there.
They go into the barbican.
Maybe we should get all the NPC types into the area, like at the portcullis, so that when we raise the portcullis, they can go in. You know what I mean? While we're being silly heroes and try to open one of these doors and see what's inside.
Indeed. I believe that's the only choice.
Okay.
Or at least let them take some shelter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll put the crazy guy in charge of the when the portcullis goes up, get them in there. Actually, should we leave Duran behind? Like meta. Should we leave Duran, or should we bring Duran?
Yeah, may as well. I mean, we should probably just try to stealth in there and strike hard and fast. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Wipe them out.
So Duran will be in charge of keeping these people moving along as whenever they can. But Duran, give me that rope. Duran hands over magic rope. Could be useful.
Okay. Are you going to the left-hand side, the west side, or the right-hand side, the east side, to seek out a opening mechanism?
I was thinking west.
Oh, if you actually have an opinion, let's go with it. I was going to roll.
It jumped out at me.
Okay, let's do that. West side.
All right.
It's probably wrong.
All right. You, as stealthily as you can, you make your way across the courtyard. The door on this level, you kind of got to go around a corner because of how the barbican is oriented. It's a narrow door. One person can go at a time, and it is closed. So if you could give me a open doors roll, one of you folks.
Damn.
Doesn't budge. Boom.
Y'all have to try again.
Yep.
It's getting worse. We're making a lot
It's
of
not
noise.
moving.
Stealthy.
Noise.
Stealthy. Yes.
All right.
Whoops.
So you pull it open and you can see there's a narrow flight of stairs going up to presumably the next level of the Barbican, but you do not see a windlass or any mechanism like that up here.
So it's a door opens just straight to a staircase. There's no
Yeah.
room here.
Yeah, there's no room here.
Should we go around the other one? We're looking for a
let's check
big
that.
wheelie thing. Okay.
All right.
Jog over to the other door.
Duran and
as
the
we-
Duran and the
yeah, sorry.
Madman. I was just going to say, they've kind of managed to crowd everybody in under the curtain wall, so folks can't easily be seen.
That's what I was going to tell them on the way past, was just to remain vigilant.
All right. Let's see. First, for your banging on the door, nothing comes looking for you. And as you head back across the court, you are not seen. So you go around to the other side. Now you've got a broader door. So somebody want to open it?
Crap. Yes. Second time.
Okay.
Well done.
You force the door, and yes, there are basically there's two windlasses in this room.
Is it readily apparent how to operate them?
More importantly,
I'm sorry.
readily
I
apparent
mean,
which one's which.
yeah, you
Once
just
tell us
turn
one's
them.
drawbridge. Yeah. It's just a big
Yeah.
wheel with ratchet.
Yeah.
Right.
Odd Scimitar had a question about spacing. So when dividing up 10-foot squares in a dungeon, I think Gygax said each square can be divided up into 3.3 because the scale that they were using of 25 millimeter or one figure per every 3 1/3 feet is basically the scale you're looking at, Odd Scimitar. It kind of relates back to chainmail. But basically in a square, like 3 characters can fight abreast in a 10 by 10 square. If it's a larger creature, like say a couple of ogres, then it's 2. A giant would just be a single one. Bugbears would be another, just a couple. But anything from like gnolls on down can also fight 3 abreast. Once you get to like goblins and kobolds, they can fight 5 or 6 abreast. So it really plays into the yes, miniatures were a part of very old school play, and yes, AD&D was very wargamey back in the day, and I consider those features, not bugs. Okay, so windlasses, they are fairly well maintained with grease, so they turn freely. No dice are required.
Snake's gonna the first one in. I'm imagining like there are probably 2 on the wall. First one in, he's assuming is portcullis. He starts, I guess, spinning it one way in hopes the portcullis goes up.
Okay, you're not sure. You can't see it from where you are, but you hear a clacking, clanking sound.
Durek, get out there. Make sure the portcullis is going up.
I will.
All right, Durek, you run back out, and you hear the sounding of a horn from somewhere above you. You hear shouts of hobgoblin voices demanding to know who is raising the God's damned gates.
It's us.
Okay. There's a pause. Common shouted back down. Us who?
The mercenaries who were sent here. Have you already forgotten? Shall we tell the boss? With my wonderful 17 charisma.
No, gods damn it, everyone is on edge. You keep your mouths shut. You stab for your pay, not to talk. And that's all you hear.
And that's all I say.
All right.
When Snake feels
Look
like
around
maybe
the
the
corner.
windlass goes as far as it goes, he's going to go to the other one and start ripping it around.
Alrighty. By the way, hello, Uncle Brad. I haven't seen you in a good while, and I hope you're well, my friend. Okay. All right. You see that the inner portcullis has gone up, and the drawbridge is lowering.
All right, I'll go back and let Snake know that whatever he's doing is perfect.
Yeah, get on out. Get on out. I'll be right behind you.
Should we stick to the wall?
Well, once you go out across the drawbridge, you will be across the moat around this place.
Yeah, right. Well, all right. I'll just go back to the people.
Yeah, they're going to be firing arrows at you. Just move as fast as you can into the woods.
Yes, but move with purpose.
Yes.
Pretend like you belong here.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Bob Gnarly was asking about our die roller, our on-screen die roller tool. It is now. This is not an endorsement, by the way. You have to be very careful about how you say stuff on YouTube. It is a tool called DD Dice, which Doomsword actually found for us, and it is a really, really cool. You kind of got to work with overlays. You got to work with a third-party app like OBS, but it is a really spiffy thing, because you can just do this. I'm just going to throw a handful out here, no particular meaning, but it's pretty nifty. We quite like it. Alrighty. So yeah, you guys are heading out. Oh yeah, they see you. There is a clamor. Arrows are being fired into the group of slaves. You're escaping. You've got about 150 yards to the tree line, so you can basically one round. You're moving. Let's see. They heard the portcullis and the drawbridge, so they aren't surprised. You know they're up there, so you're not surprised. This is for purposes of movement. But Durek, are you just running and trying to help as many people as you can?
Make haste. Your life depends on it.
Okay. Damien says Durek is the only party member who is hired to invade the Slavers base and is still alive. Not so, Duran. Duran still lives. All right, so Snake and Duran, you guys doing anything differently?
Duran is corralling and making sure people are moving along.
All right, so you're just trying to urge people along.
And Snake's got his crossbow out, and maybe he'll take a pot shot.
Okay, if you're going to stop and shoot, if you're just going to let loose an arrow, not even a die roll.
Yeah.
But if you're going to stop, aim, and shoot.
He's just trying to get them to take cover. So he's just going to take a pot shot up at them.
Okay, really praying. We're not even going to roll dice. I'll just, you know what? I'll roll to see that one's morale when he sees an arrow flying up at him. Yeah, one of them kind of jerks his head back a little bit. But let's roll initiative, actual initiative, if we could, please. And I don't even remember where we were in the order, so we'll just do it at the top. Captain Durek, roll initiative, roll a d6 to see if the party gets out before the arrows start to fly. I get a 6.
Of course you do.
Let's see. This is going to be at -2. Each of you has got an archer on you. So 2 at Durek. Neither hits. 2 at Snake. The 19, unfortunately, will get you.
Oof.
Oh, well.
But it's only a point of damage. And 2 at Duran. And he has missed. You guys move with this group. You can basically move 90 at the fastest. Like some of them are stumbling, and you're having like pick them up and drag on the ropes. It's not a pretty affair. So you move out, and I guess you're heading for the tree line again. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Roll initiative, please, Kevin. I got a 5.
I got a 5.
Party got a
Nice.
5. So they're basically firing as you guys are moving. Same deal, except now they are at -4 because of range. 18, 14 is not going to hit. And those were a Durek. Oh, a 20. That is Snake. Takes a point more damage.
Okay.
And both of those miss. You guys take the next round. You're almost to the edge of the woods, dragging these people along. Whatever programming has affected these people, they've sort of picked it up that they need to be running forward. Even though, you know, it's just like yank, run. And so they're running. Let's roll initiative. Mark. Oof, I got a 6.
Yeah.
Party got a 6. Okay. Again, this is -4. Both of those are misses on Durek. Both of those are misses on Snake. And both of those are actually misses on Duran. And you have made the tree line, but I'm guessing you're not stopping just inside the tree line.
No.
Okay.
Back to all our stuff and get the hell out of here.
Yeah. See if the
Okay.
cart's still there with the 4 hirelings. They're just
Yeah,
sitting around toasting marshmallows this whole time.
Yeah, the four hirelings hear this giant party. Like you rush into the small copse where the 4, you know, it's like a little dell in the middle of some trees, and like they've got sharpened sticks set up, and like they're ready for a last stand because they hear 40 people running towards you, and they're like, what's going on?
Your commander has fallen in battle.
Oh, who are these?
These are the ones we rescued.
Okay.
Keep them together.
All right. So basically at this point, it is going to be pursuit, but you guys already have many hundreds of yards. However, you also have a large number of people. You know, they're going to have to get off the walls, go alert people, that sort of thing. So you've got a couple of hours of lead on them before they head out. But you guys are, you do have your map. So you're heading out of the Draken's Grab, correct?
Yeah, back to Barnicus, I think is the name of the town.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think the idea for tonight is to ride until like exhaustion sets in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Got to roll some pursuit here.
I don't know the pursuit rules. Is low good?
Low is very good. Low is very good, but you have let's see. I'm going to say you have about an hour's lead on them. So an hour at a movement rate of 90, because it's not like you can hop on your horses and just ride off and leave these people to be captured again, or that you're going to. So 90 yards around. Let's do some fast math here. So 90 yards around times 6. All right. So in the hour, you're able to put almost 2 miles between them and you, but you know that they're going to be hot on your heels. And let's keep checking. Ooh. And one more check. All right. So you continue through the night. You do not see or hear them as you move. And you're going hell for leather, or as much as these guys can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The closer to daytime, the better, being that,
All right.
being that these guys don't want to be out in the day, I would hope.
Well, you know from experience that hobgoblins are actually okay with moving around in the day. It's orcs and goblins and kobolds and such. So
it's just a pile of hobgoblins.
you think? I mean, that's most of what you saw. You did see a tiny handful of goblins and kobolds and a few orcs, but the balance of them seemed to be hobgoblins. So
thank you.
So over the course of the night, let's see. Oh, wow. So far, nothing has found you as you are pressing on through the wilderness. And I didn't mean to roll that in the clear, but there you go. Okay, you travel for almost an entire day through the wooded, broken lands of the Draken's Grab. And it is a desolate place. There are no encounters. You're not caught by the slavers. Yeah, you have got to you've got to rest at this point. Your horses can't go any further. These people can't go any further. Like, the ones that are still able to move are dragging the ones who are not.
Is there a place that looks somewhat defensible, like up against the side of a hill or something?
Yeah, I mean, if you look around, let's see, what kind of terrain feature might you find? I'm gonna say, on a 1 you find a cave, on a 2 you find a dell, on a 3 you find a copse, basically a clearing in the middle of a copse. So basically you've got a wall of trees around you. A 4 will say that you can back up against a hill, and then a 5 or 6, no real applicable cover. It's just the forest strutting out. You're just gonna have to rest here and hope for the best.
Okay.
Hey, 33K7. I do love to hear from my folks over on Twitter. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
So, players, we now have 4 at our disposal. 4 hirelings. They're level 0 fighters in plate mail, spears, and 2 of them have bows, so they can help guard. They were Grimsby's men, and that would let us. They could take the 2 by 2. They could take watches, and then Snake and Durek could take watch as well, while Duran sleeps again to get all his spells back.
Okay,
sounds like a plan. Yeah,
indeed.
So Finkel and Thrud will take a watch, and Marco and also Thrud. For some reason, we have two NPCs named Thrud. Don't know.
It's a common Greyhawk name. And
Yancey, the left Thrud.
Yancey says wearily that
I'll stay with ye till we come to the town. and then we'll part ways. That's what Papa would have wanted me to do.
I'm sure it is. Your assistance has been most valuable.
All right. So she she scrapes up some leaves and lays down to sleep for a brief while. Who is on that first watch? Please tell me. And you guys have moved for an entire day, so at this point you are 5 days from Barnacus.
Finkel and Thrud.
Finkel and Thrud. All right.
Not Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel and first Thrud. Thrud the Younger.
Thrud the young. I love it. Thrud the Younger.
Just reverse his name and call him Dirt.
Dirt.
And last one. Okay, nothing happens on their watch.
So you mark and Thrud next, and then last watch will be Durek and Snake.
So yes, Robert Phillips actually brings up something that I do intend to ask you guys, not just because you brought it up, but good on you, Bob. How are you guys feeding these people?
We have some rations on the back of the cart, and we will be doing create food and water.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Kabuki says minced ape pie.
It looks like there's 135, well, minus whatever the hirelings were eating. Hopefully they didn't eat it all. 135 days of rations on the back of the cart.
Yeah, no, they did need it all, but with this many people, that's going to be 4 days of rations.
Yeah. so when Duran wakes up in the morning, create food and water.
Okay.
Porridge for everyone.
Alrighty. Little thin clay bowls of porridge pop out of the air, and it is yeah, I mean, they're just kind of mechanically just sort of shoveling food in, but they get the gist of it. All right. So back half of the day.
Duran
I guess
heal Durek and Snake as well if it was morning.
Okay. Alrighty. Wow. No encounters so far. So your second, basically, are you guys like as quickly as you get up, heading out and doing all this on the run?
I think we want to, every morning we want to heal ourselves, right? And create whatever necessary food we need to create. Yeah. And I can lay on hands on Snake each morning until he's back.
Yeah, but we can't keep doing a forced march. So I want to make sure that we've rested enough after that forced march.
Okay.
And then we can maybe, if we haven't been pursued, we can go to normal movement.
Right.
Okay. They don't arrive. You don't see anyone pursuing them. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you feel like you can take at least a half a day breather, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, let's rest up after our forced march. Duran will heal us, and then the next day's travel will be a normal travel.
Okay.
Not a forced march. Not trying to outrun pursuers.
No, I've got you. And it is the same time of year in Greyhawk as it is here. So the nights are a little cool, and these people are basically in loincloths. I'm not saying they're taking damage or anything like that, but I'm just letting you guys know. You know, you kind of every night got to walk over to each of them and kind of make them sit down and lay back and sleep.
Can I roll the Cure Light Wounds?
Yes, please do. Please do.
This is for Durek. 10 points.
Thank you.
This is for Snake. 11 points.
All right.
Does Snake still need healing? Because I can hold my hands.
He's at 33 out of 44, so technically, yes, he still needs healing.
All right, yeah, it's 10.
10? Oh, so now he'll be A-okay.
All right. So the next morning, you continue through the woods. Again, with a map to guide you. I needed to roll those all separately because I can't see the dice. All right. All right, and that takes you to the middle of the day with no encounters. And by the way, it'll be the 5th day since you've rescued these people coming up in the next day. Ooh, the tension. All right, and so the 5th day begins. You think you're perhaps 3 days out from Barnacus, if your map is to be trusted. By the way, I have seen some comments in the chat, people talking about, ooh, Barnacus, City in Peril. Are you going to run that module? I'm not. It's just a very nice coastal town that I can use for the Wild Coast area of Greyhawk. So my apologies if I'm getting anyone's hopes up. I'll run it someday. You know, someday I'll run Barnacus City of Peril.
So I'm down 16 hit points. I don't know if I would have been healed during the time since the last healing, or if I can be healed this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll that if you want.
Start with 2 heals. 11.
Yeah, that's in fact that's good enough.
That's good enough. There you go. So,
Yes, sir.
so
Thank you.
at the moment, Duran has 2 Cure Light Wounds in case of emergency.
Okay.
Cure Light Wound. He also will have Hold Person twice, Silence, and Cure Light Wounds. Not Cure Light Wounds. Continual Light. Couldn't read my own handwriting.
Continual light wounds.
Yes.
That's called Blade Barrier, by the way.
And that'll give me a lay on hands to use in emergency as well.
Yeah.
So we should be pretty good.
Wow, I am not getting a single. Let's see. I want to say it.
Some of the games, it's like that. I roll my Wandering Monsters and nothing happens. The whole game.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, this is going to be a fraught with peril adventure. What's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing is
That doesn't
going to
hurt our
happen.
feelings.
Oh, the 90% TPK was nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing.
I just meant your journey here.
What journey?
The exciting travel montage.
Bleeding through the dungeon floor.
Yeah, we're
Down to
growing
two-
mold.
No, wait. We had a shovel. We scraped you up and put you in the back of the cart.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I could start forming myself into a sandwich.
The
water
peasants
is
already
people.
ate you.
Open
Yeah.
face club sandwich.
It's soiling
Thank
green.
you,
What do
Homer.
you think we've been eating?
Open face club sandwich.
One of the slaves turns out to be a necromancer and just accidentally.
Okay. Is anyone interested in tampering with the wild cattle that you see? You are
Let me think about that.
not surprised by them. So what you're saying, you guys don't taunt them or anything?
Unless one of them's like a paladin warhorse or something like that, I
No.
have no interest.
All right. So they
going
don't.
in with a big cow, like Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
So you just let the buffalo roam and they don't hear a discouraging word. Gotcha.
Nope.
They're not sleeping, so there's nothing to do.
You can try.
All right. So that was your lone encounter so far of day 6. And the day concludes with no further encounters. The morning of day 7, you are back out to the coastal plains.
Excellent. This was a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah. So you're finally out of the woods. You're starting to see some familiar landmarks. And it is the morning of the 7th day that almost simultaneously cries of surprise, wails of despair, screams of terror roll across your 36 charges.
They've woken up. We can make them carry shit now.
Yeah, in Elvish tongue, in Common, they are calling out, "Where are we? Is this still a nightmare?" They are all basically sensate at this point. Whatever had been affecting them back at the hill fort is now past.
You have all been freed from your bonds. It was most dangerous and most treacherous and most wicked. But we have rescued you.
The general hue and cry is, well, then why are we still tied up? Who are you people? Please don't kill us. A few bolder men are like, we can take them. We won't be carted off to slave markets.
Drone's like, hold on. I'll untie you. All
right.
Some thanks we get.
Okay, so with your charisma bonus there, Derek, you seem to allay their suspicions somewhat for the moment. The women are immediately, and some men, I should point out, are like, crossing their arms over themselves, trying to cover up, get out of the view of others, that sort of thing. But the general response is all these people at some point, their stories are essentially the same. Their village, their town, their caravan, their ships were overcome by slavers. They were beaten, blindfolded, dragged off somewhere. They remembered hearing some awful humming sound like bees or wasps, and now they're here. That's literally it. But they are all sensate and awake. Some of the younger folks are crying out for parents. All of them are looking for loved ones. It's a emotional scene. One or two of them recognize each other. The majority of them seem rather lost. So, you guys are about 2 days out now from Barnacus. And what do you say to them? What do you? They want to know where you're taking them, where they're going. Do you have at least simple robes? Many of them want to know. There's lots of cut, swollen, blistered feet because they were barefoot.
Well,
whatever linen and whatever you can find on the cart.
Yeah, there's some sacks on the cart. That's all we got.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much. We are taking you to the city. It is important that we stick together. Now, some of you may wish to leave, and I understand that, but you must understand you will be on your own.
We're not leaving you here, not in the middle of this wilderness.
What you see here amongst you is all we have recovered, but there may be more within, and it is our duty and our mission to rescue all.
Okay. There are a few people who have the appropriate skill sets who, with your permission, they set about on the sacks and whatnot and fashion something to help with the modesty of those who want. a couple more asks. Ask if they can, if they have time. Can we cut up some of your saddlebags and tack and harness to make shoes, or at least sandals?
Of course.
Yeah, there's also, well, I'm not sure if it's useful, but there's a human-sized stud leather armor. Make shoes out of it.
Okay, yeah, they'll set about to that. The studs are actually quite helpful.
Hobnails, yeah.
So yeah, they're slowly but surely, you kind of spend half a day there while they gather various scraps and bits to make articles of clothing for themselves. Alrighty, so that is where we'll leave it. You guys are a couple of days out now from the town. All these people have reawakened. You have fought your way out of the hill fortress with various bits of information. I will, for my players' sake, I will award you guys out. I want to show this off for a second if I actually have this open. If anyone's curious about what the players have accomplished, what they've been up against, let me see here. I'm going to share this. Share, and we're going to... This is the list of monsters that they have fought. And that doesn't count the 3 carnivorous apes that they just slew. So yeah, that is a bunch of calculation I've got to do. And then there's all this treasure, which players don't look too intensely at that. So
Screenshot.
Right. Yeah, you could just come back in and watch the video later and screenshot it, but I'll be telling you guys what it is later. So there is quite the pile of loot and quite the pile of XP to be doled out to everyone. So
Grimsby's ghost probably saw that list there, Bill. It's going to be smaller.
Exactly. You guys just see a pile of treasure float up in the air and drift off into the distance. All right. Thank you, everyone. All of my awesome players for being here tonight. It was a total blast. Thank you to my audience. We hit 172 folks watching tonight. That is 44 over on YouTube, 128 over on Twitter. I really appreciate it this evening, guys. So thank you again to my players. I'll be back tomorrow night. We are going to have Kyle Schuant in the house running some fun stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we got Thursday coming up. You never know what's going to happen on a Thursday around here, guys. So my apologies to Blues Traveler. Once again, we just ran out of time. Seriously, my apologies. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And when you're journeying through the Draken's Grab Hills with a caravan of 36 slaves behind you, be careful that you don't stumble across... Oh, Bob Jester with a last-minute super. Thank you, Bob, for the $5 super. I appreciate it. That goes up on the screen. I'm going to throw that up on the screen. Hail the survivors. Death was not victorious this day. Rest and wake up strong. Absolutely. Thank you again, everybody. Love you all. Watch out for the owl bears. Peace.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course. Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.